Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, not to be a preachy Penelope once again, but I'm extremely worried about this Parliament, the manner in which we conduct ourselves and the way we refuse to see one another's points of view. I'm worried about the way everything has become an ANC versus opposition struggle instead of a fight for the people. This amendment should have been for the children, for the most vulnerable that cannot speak for themselves, those that have entrusted us to be their voice. Instead, it was a battle of semantics, a battle between the ANC and opposition, a battle that will turn out to be a battle against the children. Although I'm not a permanent member of this portfolio committee, I tried to attend as best I could, give inputs and support where necessary and possible. The ANC, however, instead of welcoming an extra input, continually spoke condescendingly of my attendance. This does not speak of a healthy committee or atmosphere. The ANC members in this committee further abused their power, victimized members of the opposition, silenced them, misquoted them, put them down to such a point where there was no other option but to walk out of meetings. Because if words failed us, maybe actions would speak louder. This, unfortunately, only made the ANC more stringent in trying to spin the process and the bill their way. You will hear and have heard of the opposition's disdain for this committee or whatever excuse there will be gathered today. Chairperson, we are on dangerous terrain when a suggestion, a very good suggestion, that will lead to the betterment of the Act is rejected because it was not an ANC member that made the suggestion. One example of such is Clause 10, that deals with Section 21 of the Act. This speaks of the right of unmarried fathers. It was in the full bill, and all submissions agreed to this section, even DSD. It should have been included because many children orphaned or abandoned by their mothers are living with unmarried fathers. The amendment to Section 21 will help prevent these children from ending up in the foster care system. 90% of submissions supported Section 21 as tabled, yet the ANC bullied the committee into rejecting it. The committee received over 1,000 pages of submissions. Hundreds of organizations had proposed improvements. Meaningful suggestions that spoke of practical implications of the Act were made to try and address these matters, but to no avail. The bill as it is here today is flawed and does not speak to the actual challenges being faced within the foster care space. This bill has been pending since 2011, 11 years and 4 court order extensions later, only 2 months away from its latest deadline, and this bill has still not received the necessary attention and work. It has been such a long time coming that instead of focusing on what the court had ordered, this whole bill should have been revised by now. It took only half an hour for the committee to decide on these amendments. It was done without clause-by-clause analysis and without reference to public contributions. The committee did not strive for excellence with this amendment. In fact, they did not even achieve mediocrity. They achieved nothing. These amendments are not in the best interest of the child. Section 28(2) of the Constitution says, in all matters concerning a child, the best interests of the child are of paramount importance. This committee did not do that. This process failed the constitutional mandate. The ANC have once again failed the children, and we will not support this amendment bill.
Thank you, Honourable.